even knowing about it. Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm going to play you guys a clip, and I want you to see if you've been guilty of doing the action that happens in this clip. It involves Daff, and she was asked whether she would rather fight 100 Hassan-sized ducks or 100 duck-sized Hassans.
If I fight 100 Hassan-sized ducks, they're not Hassan. I would rather beat the shit out of Hassan. In Minecraft.
There it is.
Oh, it's the
Minecraft.
I
the
get
smoking
it.
gun.
Okay.
The catch-all defense.
Nobody fucking believes this, okay? There's nobody that actually is like, if you ever said that you were gonna like kill the president in Minecraft, the fucking Secret Service would be at your house. Okay? Like, let's cut the bullshit. Anybody that actually thought in Minecraft was a real defense was a fucking 5-year-old. You'd have to be 5 years old to believe this. Nobody thinks this. This is you'd have to be a fucking mental idiot to think that in Minecraft is gonna somehow solve this problem. It's a disclaimer. There's no shot. It's crazy. The Twitch TOS that created that shit? No, it's not. The guy that said this, the 4chan guy? The guy that said this was, what do you call it? He was on 4chan. He wasn't on Twitch. Twitch didn't do this at all. Kids are always discovering reality. Yeah. No government. Yeah, it's the government's TOS. Saying in Minecraft before you say anything or after you say anything, it's like. It's not. What fucking idiot thought this was how it worked? I can't believe that a real person actually thought that. He threatened to shoot a sheriff and that multiple times in Minecraft. Yes, big fucking surprise. The sheriff showed up at the house. Again, you say this about any official like this. The Secret Service is gonna be at your fucking house. Absolutely. Like, how is this even a question?
People have been using for millennia, since day dot. Anytime you say anything too aggressive, maybe you're in a Valorant solo.
I don't even agree. I don't even believe that. I think that if you told somebody you should kill yourself in Minecraft in Valorant, they would ban you.
That ability isn't.
I think that they would ban you instantaneously. You think Riot's gonna fuck around with that bullshit? No, the second that they say that, like, yeah, bro, you're done. You're out. We know what you're doing. Get out of here. What is this? Yes, the 4-year-old shit. What is the, oh my god.
And you're the duelist, and you're entering, and you're trading out 1 for 1, but your pussy-ass teammates don't follow you in. So you want to enter into to your comms and say, you guys should fucking kill yourself in Minecraft. Because come on. It came out a little too harsh. You were a little too heated in the moment. People do this. People do this. I don't do this, but people do this. People do this.
They do
But nowadays, it could get you into some serious trouble.
It always could. It always could. This was a ridiculous defense.
Ready yet.
That the like.
Not
Do you
ready
really
yet.
think that?
I
Do you
can't
think
do
there's
that
any
yet.
fucking? What's the word for
It's
it?
too far away. That ability.
There's
isn't
any
ready.
legal precedence for like Better Call Saul? Saul Goodman coming up. Oh, in my client's defense, Your Honor, he didn't say he would kill. You know, Mr. Whoever,
Inventory
Mr. Sheriff
is
here.
full.
He said he would kill him in Minecraft. And if anybody doesn't know, Minecraft is a popular video game, and it's not in real life. Yeah, there's no precedent for this. It is insane. The in Minecraft defense doesn't exist. I'm losing my fucking mind that this is even that a real person ever even considered this was a possibility.
Not yet. I can't do that yet.
I have to give you a little bit of context. It started with a proposed bill in a county in Florida where they want to start attacking hate crime a little more seriously.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll out the first few seconds.
If you graffiti a building, it is a crime now.
Yeah.
But if your motivation is hate, it will be a third-degree felony. You will spend 5 years in prison.
Okay.
If you want to litter, it's a crime right now.
Sure.
But if you litter and your motivation is a hate crime, it will be a third-degree felony. You will spend 5 years in jail.
I don't even know what that
Word
means.
isn't ready
Okay.
yet.
All right. What is a?
What? How can you? I want to understand that. Like, how is littering like so? Littering is it
Not
like
enough
hate
rage.
littering? Do we have this? Has this happened? I'm sure it has.
I can't do that yet. Need more rage.
Bro, I would never want to work in the fucking law enforcement.
I can't carry
Never.
anymore.
Because you have to deal with littering hate crimes. And you have to deal with people that are littering because they're racist in a certain place because that place is full of people of a race that they don't like. It's like you're dealing with 5-year-olds that are fucking 25 and have a gun. And they're mad. You just took away Nintendo from them. Oh my god. Being a police officer would suck so much dick.
It's too far away.
Jesus, that would be awful. Imagine you have to deal with it, and they fucking hate you. And they're trying to act like they're not doing it. They're recording you. What's your badge What's your badge number, officer? Meanwhile, they're like stealing things out of the store, and you just want them to put the stuff back, and they
Inventory
won't
is
even put the
full.
stuff back. God, I would not want to deal with that ever.
A
Fuck
littering
that.
hate crime is like dropping mayo and attack on all of my white ancestors.
Oh.
I don't really get that part, but the person to note is the person in the back who is the actual sheriff,
Yeah.
who doubles down on these statements and gets kind of aggressive with it.
You came to the wrong county. I stand with my Jewish friends, and I'm honored to be on your hit list. It's an honor to be sought after by a bunch of punk thugs like you.
Okay.
Now I'm with this guy. I stand with going against I stand with Jewish people.
You don't like Nazis, Ludwig. We get it. Most people don't. We had like this whole war thing about it. Yeah, it was like a big deal.
I think anti-Semitism is cringe. I think that's a pretty easy statement
Yeah.
to get behind. But he went pretty
Most people
hard right
think
there. I don't
that.
know if I double down that put a bullet in the back of my head.
By the way, somebody fucking... I saw some fucking YouTube comment about me, and it said, Asmon is so based. And the reply was, what do you mean he's based? He hasn't spoken out against the Jews once. And it had more likes than the original fucking comment. Like, what do you mean he's based? People have lost their fucking minds. It's crazy. And then everybody else is below that, like, what the fuck?
Even that put me on a hit list thing, that's a little bit crazy. So people started putting him on a bit of a hit list. They started to give him some shit online.
Yeah.
And it started with actually his own Twitter account. This is Sheriff Mike Chitwood. And on Twitter, he posted this interaction where he tweeted out about some scumbag white supremacists who harass people in this country. Real thing. And then in response to this, some anonymous Twitter user said, I feel so much safer knowing this guy will protect me from wrong think and squash the First Amendment.
Yeah, whatever.
His hard drive and all electronics should be confiscated and searched. He's owned, compromised. Sick guy.
You want a dude that's wearing a bra in some fucking strip club to be fucking... to have his shit searched? What a waste of government money. Like, that's a like, I don't want my money spent on that bullshit. What the fuck is this? This is so loud.
And
Yeah,
it's
god
because
damn.
He's wearing a bra. And Mike replies and he
Okay.
says, these racist, bigoted, anonymous losers really think they're hurting my feelings with a photo from an event where we raised thousands for breast cancer research. We already know you're not that smart. That's why you guys became bigots. Damn, fire comeback from Mike. Mike was
Doesn't
throwing the
give a
heat
fuck.
on Twitter. And so they took it from Twitter to a place where they get a little rowdier, 4chan.
What a surprise.
And this was some of the posts, or at least one of the posts that was said about Sheriff Chitwood on Twitter. Or excuse me, 4chan. And these words are blocked out, but I'll read them. Just shoot Chitwood in the head and he stops being a problem. They have to find a new guy to be the problem. But shooting Chitwood in the head solves an immediate problem permanently. Just shoot Chitwood in the head and murder him. In Minecraft. Which man, that is doing a lot of heavy lifting right there. This is
That's
doing
a lot of bro. That's a lot.
and this is doing a lot.
And the thing is, like, imagine if you're Sheriff Mike. Okay, this is Sheriff Mike. Isn't this guy in Florida? I just want to make sure. Yeah, this was in Florida, right? Bro, Sheriff Mike from Florida. You think you're gonna step to Sheriff Mike and he's not gonna pull your IP? And he's not gonna pull you out of your mama's house? No shot.
Right now, okay? In Minecraft, oof. That's
Think about how much of a fucking asshole you have to be a sheriff in Florida. How much of a dick you have to be to rise to that level. And you honestly thought that you could challenge him in Minecraft?
Shohei Ohtani on the Japanese team. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I barely watch baseball, but it's doing a lot of heavy lifting, is what I'm trying to say. But apparently not enough heavy lifting.
There we
because the police found out about this. The
course.
like Florida Central Intelligence Agency notified Sheriff Chitwood, and then found out where the guy lives, which is in New Jersey. Then they got the New Jersey or New Brunswick police involved.
But you got another person who's like, what about states' rights, brother? What about all that states' rights, brother? How about that? You see, like, this is the way these people work.
And then they went to his house with the search warrant and tried to extradite the guy back to Florida. And this was the interaction that followed.
Hi, ma'am. Is Richard here?
Yeah.
Can you have him come to the door, please? We'll schedule in a second.
This is presumably
Sure, absolutely.
Richard's mom, the guy who said all that stuff.
Who would have guessed?
I want you guys to take just a guess of what Richard looks like.
Richard.
I don't know who they are.
South Brunswick Police.
South Brunswick Police.
Just so you know, we're audio visually recording.
They're
Will
recording.
you step down here, please?
Uh-oh, here he
Come on, we'll talk to you
comes.
down here.
Come here, Richard.
What's up, bud? Come on down this way. How are you? How you doing?
They got, like, I mean, like, well, the funny fucking thing with this shit is, like, I thought this dude, like, from the back looked kind of like me. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Wearing a white t-shirt like this, just skinny as hell arms, yeah.
Okay.
But he's a big
The
dude.
most New Jersey accented "How you doing?" into an immediate arrest.
How you doing?
And they got the guy.
We got some questions for you.
They arrested the guy, and not only did they arrest him, he did the number one thing you should never do, which is always applicable. Doesn't matter what you do. They got him to talk to the police before actually like being on trial, where he admitted to posting that on 4chan and saying that they should kill and murder Chitwood. And so
They're probably not going to do anything to him. The thing is, they don't need to. Sheriff Mike doesn't have time to actually deal with this dude. He just wants everybody to know that he could deal with him if he wanted to. They're just trying to scare him. Just say, listen, you gotta play these fucking games. You're gonna win some prizes, bitch. Yeah, it's intimidating. Yeah, they're not gonna waste their fucking time putting this dude in jail.
And so, you know, they're charging him. They're charging him for that
wait.
threat.
Oh, wait.
And not only are they
Hold
charging
up,
the guy,
hold up. Maybe I'm wrong.
Sheriff Chitwood is stunting on him after the
What?
arrest. He posted on Twitter like a celebration
no.
picture of the arrest. What a shame a 4chan troll has come out of his room. Thank you to the
Oh my god. Sheriff Mike. Bro, he actually thought he was gonna fucking... This guy actually thought he was gonna step to a Florida fucking sheriff. He really thought that was gonna happen.
police department, the Brunswick Police Department. And then he's got this picture of him. Not only does he post about it on Twitter, he then doubles down by
parading the poor bastard out there. Yeah. See, here's what happened. He talked shit.
having a press conference
and I'll share with
The
you
ability isn't ready yet.
what our
Not ready yet.
Oh my god.
looks like.
Where he just pulls up the pic of the guy and then goes on to say how easy it was to.
It's Florida. I don't. This might be hidden Asmongold lore, but
I need to get closer.
the reason I know this is because my
The ability
great
isn't
grandfather
ready
was a
yet.
sheriff in Florida, and he was a fucking asshole. Like nobody wanted to be around him. Nobody really liked him. He was a sheriff for like 30 years, but he was a fucking dick.
Find him, how they found him, how they arrested him, and how he's gonna be in a world of fucking hurt because he's gonna get charged with a pretty serious
Yep.
damn crime.
There it
And that's anyway why you no longer are able to use the in Minecraft
range.
excuse or in Grand Theft
You
Auto.
were never able to. The police just never gave a fuck. You were never able to do this. This was never a defense. This was never you never even had a fraction of a chance of getting
It's
away
too
with
far
this.
away.
Absolutely not. It was
Not ready
insane that people were even stupid enough to believe that it was a possibility. It was insane.
or in Valorant or in League of Legends or in any other fictional video
Yeah.
game as your excuse to do the heavy
around with
lifting
you.
to soften
Yeah.
whatever
range.
fucked up shit you said before.
Exactly.
So maybe it's time we start loosening it up a little bit. Maybe we start getting a little more chill in these lobbies and start being a little nicer, perhaps. But I will let
Don't make threats at
It's
government
too far
officials.
away.
Because
I need to
whenever
get closer.
you are in the government, you make the rules.
Need more
And whenever
range.
you make the rules, you're in control. That's the way it works.
I'm out of range.
That's it.
Not
Don't
ready.
fuck with
Not
people
ready.
that are elected officials or government officials. Because they can ruin your fucking life. It might not be fair, but it doesn't matter if it's fair. Whenever your life is ruined.
end it on one note because we got to go with a bang here. I will fucking destroy. I will kill everybody.
It's too far away.
Let me rephrase that. I will beat everybody. Beat their ass at TSM. That's right. At Team Solo Mid TSM in Valorant.
Okay.
In Valorant. It's in Valorant. And this one, look, it's actually true because the Moist Moguls are going to play TSM today in the first
win?
ever tournament
Did they win?
for our Valorant team. All right, so it's Moist Moguls against TSM happening at 4 p.m. today, and I'll be live watching the
Yes,
whole
damn.
thing because
All
our
right.
boys were
Not ready
amazing
yet.
after we signed them. They've been crushing teams left and right, including FaZe, and so TSM's just another little
I
roadblock.
didn't even know the guard was still around. I thought they got. I thought they closed the whole thing.
We're gonna kill you in the video game. In the video game, we're gonna in Valorant. We will kill you because that's how it works. You shoot people in the head. So anyway,
Not
that's
enough
what we're gonna do.
rage.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe if you like it, and see you later. All right, have a good one. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day in
I need to get closer.
real life.
I love how people are actually stupid enough to not understand the nuance, and that they think that because they're so stupid. This is like, you know what it reminds me of? This in Minecraft thing. It reminds me of whenever I was in like 4th or 6th grade, and they told me no running in the halls. And I started running in the halls, and they were like, "Why are you running? Stop running." I said I wasn't running. I'm walking fast. They said, "Okay, come here. Come here. Yeah, you're in ISS now. You're in school suspension for the rest of the day. No, we don't play games with you. Nope. Right there. There it is. That's not good. Yeah, come here, ISS. Yeah, Cody knows. Yeah, that's what used to happen. Yeah, you fuck around with them. Yeah, want to see you run? Nah, that's the thing. Yeah, because that's like a 6th grade. This is the mind of a 6th grader that thinks that this is anything more than just bullshit. This reminds me of a kid is saying fudge instead of fuck. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't believe that anybody really thought this was a good idea.
Not ready yet.
Like, I am just astonished that anybody even had the smallest inkling of a belief that it could be possible that maybe this would not immediately fucking get the authorities involved. It's nuts, man. If you live in a society, you must follow society's rules. I mean, that's it. I mean,
I can't do that yet. That
I don't know what
ability
else to
isn't
say.
ready yet. Not ready yet.
Yeah, as well, Americans, I'll never insult police in this
The
country. Bro,
ability
you
isn't
got
ready
no
yet.
problem. You want to call Sheriff Mike a bald-ass bitch? You want to call Sheriff Mike a stupid ass? You want to say that he got no idea what he's talking
that
about?
yet.
You want to say he shouldn't be the sheriff? You want to say he's ugly? You can do any of that. You can criticize the police all you want. You can say any of that stuff and it's totally fucking fine, but don't go around talking about killing people. What happened to Debo lazy bit? Yeah, exactly. That didn't fuck. Yeah, in our high school, like that shit did not last. Yeah, people fuck around. We had a police station on our fucking campus. We learned real quick. Don't fuck around with the officers and they won't fuck around with you. I really want to see this video. Why Twitch won't exist in 7 years. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Twitch has been on a steady decline for the past 2 years, and they have no idea how to fix it. They are potentially losing hundreds of millions of dollars per.
I want to go ahead and add some context to this. So there's actually a very easy way that you can tell and check to see if this is an actual accurate graph. And he's correct, but the graph is displayed in a way that's untrue. So if you actually look at this is the overall viewership of Twitch, and this is Twitch viewership as a whole across the entire platform. You can see obviously there's the COVID jump right there, and Twitch viewership has gone down slightly, but it is nothing like the graph that is displayed right here. It's just simply not true. This is revenue, actually. To be fair, it's revenue. Never mind. I thought he was talking about viewership.
And they have no idea how to fix it. They are potentially losing hundreds of millions of dollars per year, laying off hundreds of employees, banning some of their most important creators, implementing useless
I
features.
still can't believe that Gideon is still banned. That's the weird one to me. Like, I can see why they banned Kai. I can see why they banned, like, Bruce. But, like, how the fuck did Gideon... What the fuck? Like, Aiden... I can see why they banned Aiden. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
And are constantly proving how little they know or care about the live streaming community.
Yeah.
Twitch has been the biggest live streaming platform for the better part of a decade, but there is some competition on the horizon. Although it wouldn't take much for YouTube to put Twitch out of their misery, it's very likely that their collapse will come from their own self-sabotage. First and foremost, Twitch's financial stability is confusing, and although they reported $2.8 billion in revenue in 2022, it's unclear how much of that, if any, was profit. However, there are a lot of implications that suggest the company is struggling to be in the green. Twitch's 4 ways of making money are through subscribers, who pay $5 a month to get an ad-free experience, as well as other small benefits. In-app
This is something I heard from a person who doesn't work at the company anymore, but based off of transaction and processing fees, Twitch basically makes no money on subscribers at 70%, and
too
that's
far
why they were
away.
moving it down to 50%. Take that with a massive grain of salt. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I heard.
purchases, which include bits, a digital currency that users can purchase to donate to streamers, partnerships with brands and sponsors, and of course the number one, advertising. We don't know how many total paid subscribers there are on Twitch. I did find this metric from Stream Hatchet that says in April of 2021, Twitch had
any sort of social media or video platform that is showing a graph that ends in 2021, the reason for that is that 2021 was still during COVID, and every platform was massively growing in 2021. Like, it's not really fair.
8.7 million subscribers, where 43% of them were Amazon Prime subs. A Prime subscriber is someone who gets an ad-free experience for $0 since they already have an Amazon Prime membership, because Amazon owns Twitch. Therefore, Twitch doesn't make any money on that sub. In fact, you could argue they're losing money since viewers are paying $0 and not getting ads, and Twitch has to pay creators $1 and some change for their Prime sub. Anyways, this graph indicates that in the month of April, Twitch had 4.7 million paid subscribers, times $5, which is $23.5 million, times 12 months average, which would be about $282 million in sub revenue in 2021. But Twitch on average receives between 30 and 50% of that money, because for affiliate streamers, Twitch takes 50%, or $2.50 of the $5 subscriber price, and for partners, they take 30%, or $1.50 of the $5.
Many people no longer
It's too
have the
far
70%
away.
split.
So if we favor the high end of 50%, that would equal $141 million in subscriber revenue that goes to Twitch. But if Stream Hatchet's estimation of Twitch only having 4.7 million paid subscribers per month is wrong, and they actually have around 10 to 20 million paid subscribers per month, that would bring Twitch's cut between $300 and $600 million per year.
a lot of money.
Some people argue that Twitch taking a 50% cut of sub revenue is just an act of greed, because most of their money comes from advertising. Now, $141 to $600 million is nothing to scoff at, but compared to $2.8 billion, I could see why people make the claims. However, it seems like Twitch needs this money to keep their business from failing.
Twitch suffers biggest viewership drop in years in November 2022. But why? I mean, in years, like, is this in years since 2019? So basically since COVID started? I mean, like, I don't really find this to be incredibly
Not ready yet.
surprising. The truth is that everybody can say because of ads, and I think that that does have a factor. The truth is that the viewership has gone down a bit, yeah, but it's not this massive decline. And this is the graph. And again, this is a third-party website, so it's not guaranteed. But this is the way that people are consuming content, right? It's because of COVID. Yeah, I don't know if this really is because everybody says it's because of the ads, but I don't really think that there's enough evidence to prove that it's because of the ads. I actually don't think so.
Failing. According to a blog post in November 2022, where Twitch president Dan Clancy, who is now the CEO, announced that creators who make over $100,000 in sub revenue will no longer get their 70-30 split. It will go down to 50-50, and over time, all creators will split the sub revenue 50-50 with Twitch. Why? Well, because it's too expensive
Money? What do you mean why? It's because of money.
to run Twitch. Delivering high definition, low latency, always available live video to nearly every corner of the world is expensive. Using the published rates from Amazon's Web Services Interactive
Not
Video
enough
Service, or IVS, which is essentially
I think this is a ridiculous thing to say. Anybody who does any sort of business-to-business like transactions knows that the published
I'm
rates
out of range.
are not the rates you get whenever you're dealing in hundreds of millions of dollars of service. They are getting a reduced rate.
Twitch video. Live video costs for a 100 CCU streamer who streams 200 hours a month are more than $1,000 per month. Now, what they said here is very misleading. If you want to start your own live stream platform, you can pay for Amazon IVS, or basically
That's what
Twitch's
Kick did.
infrastructure. The problem with Dan's statement here is there is simply no way Amazon is charging Twitch the same rate that anyone else would be charged for using IVS. Why wouldn't Amazon do that? Well, again, because Amazon owns Twitch. Amazon would charge me or you $1,000 per month to deliver HD live video to 100 concurrent viewers at 200 hours a month, but they likely charge Twitch at least 50 to 90% less than that. In fact, nobody has any real idea of how much it costs to run Twitch.
I don't think 50 to 90%, like we have no idea. It could be 20%, so it could be 10, it could be the same price.
Obviously, you have employee compensation with thousands of employees, but more importantly, billions of dollars per year in energy costs to maintain those servers and deliver perfect quality, on-demand streaming all over the world at any given moment. And although we don't know those costs, we can pretty safely say that taking a higher percentage from their partners is not going to cover the expenses. Now,
Probably
regarding how
not,
much
no.
Twitch makes from bits, it's unclear, but I'm sure most streamers can agree that bits donations are nowhere near as common as subscribers. It was reported that Twitch
Well,
generated 185
I think it depends on the person, but a lot of people don't want to
Not
donate
enough
bits
rage.
because they can donate directly to the streamer. Like, why would a streamer want to take a bit donation if they
far
could just
away.
take a sub? Why would somebody want to donate, you know, at $10 or $20 in bits as much as they'd want to donate $25
more
or
rage.
$15 in just base money? Because they also get TTS, yeah, stuff like that. And people have given me a lot of bits before. I'm not saying nobody does it. I'm just saying donations are a lot more common, and there's less overhead for them.
$5 million from in-app purchases. I'm not sure if this includes subscribers and bits together, or if it's just bits and other microtransactions like badges, gift cards, and Loot Cave. Either way, we are learning that at best, Twitch is generating roughly $750 million from subs and in-app purchases, or at worst, $185 million. Regardless of what the real numbers are, we know that without a doubt, Twitch could never survive on just paid subscribers and in-app purchases, which means that likely the $2+ billion in revenue they generated in 2022, pretty much it comes from advertising and brand partnerships. The problem with this
I wonder, like, I mean, who is it that thinks that this is going to be something that's going to sell very well? Like, whoever's doing marketing over at Kellogg's needs to get fired. This is stupid. Nobody's going to buy Kellogg's because of this. It's cringe. Like, this is probably invented by, like, some fucking, like, 55-year-old person that doesn't even know how to use a smartphone. Like, it's not even furries. They should have made him a fursuit. Maybe then people would buy it.
The problem with this is advertisements are destroying the viewer experience. Creators have a terrible revenue split with Twitch, which has led to a near 10% decrease in average viewership and watch time for the past 2 years.
I mean, it's, again, that's COVID. Like, I don't think you can just say, like, it's because of this that it's happening. Like, I'd like to also see, like, let's compare this with YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of these other platforms. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you can't use a 2-year thing with, like, a fucking, like, global disaster that caused people to be inside. So I don't know if this is very accurate. I do think, however, that I've seen a lot. How many of you guys have been on Twitter and you've seen these people that are streaming on Kick and they've made way more money with, like, their subs? I think there's a lot of people that do that. They post how much more money they're making on Kick. So yeah, it's definitely happening.
We all know how annoying ads can be, besides when I do them, because today's video is sponsored by Aura. Have you ever Googled your name and seen yourself on one of those strange sites that has way too much information about you? It feels pretty weird. I'd rather have that stuff not available to just anyone who's looking for it. Data brokers are making so much money selling your information to robocallers and spammers. Luckily, Aura can
Do you guys still get spam calls?
find the data brokers that are sharing your information. And these brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them, but they make it very difficult to do so. That's where Aura comes in and submits opt-out requests on your behalf. You can try Aura for free for 2 weeks using my link, aura.com/PatrickCC. Aura also does so much more to protect you: antivirus, VPN, password manager, identity theft protection, credit monitoring, and much more. And the best part is you get everything at one affordable price. Let Aura protect you and keep your information safe online. You can let people continue to exploit you and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/PatrickCC to start your 2-week free trial. Link in the description. Thanks, Aura. On an average Twitch stream, a viewer will get a minimum of 3 minutes of advertisements per hour. However, in late
3 minutes? Bro, I get 3 minutes of advertisements every 3 minutes.
I need to get closer.
Like, anytime I open up a fucking stream, I get an ad. It really, like, holy shit. It's so annoying.
In 2022, Twitch announced the rollout of the Ads Incentive Program, where they encourage streamers to run 8 to 10 minutes of ads per hour. Multiple minutes of ads being displayed consecutively will result in viewers either leaving
I remember this happened. This is
platform
2021.
or clicking off to another streamer. The only problem is every time you click on a new stream, you will get hit with another non-skippable 30-second ad. There is
I will say on the positive, I talked to Dan Clancy. I had dinner with them, like OTK people and a couple of other streamers here in Austin.
That
This is like
ability
maybe 2
isn't
months
ready
ago.
yet.
And he actually brought up this problem himself, and he said that Twitch might be doing something
Not
to
enough rage.
change
Need more
how
rage.
people are going to see ads whenever they first come into a stream. So I hope that happens, because even he acknowledged it as an issue.
no way to skip the ads. There's no way to escape the ads,
Yeah,
and
we'll
there
see.
is no way to rewind the stream and see what you just missed. This has led to a near
Well, I think
10
a really great example of this is whenever I was watching Tectone pull for Seal in Honkai Star Rail. So, like, there's this, I know maybe people in
Not
here,
ready yet.
you know, have self-respect, so they're not playing, you know, fucking this game. But anyway, it's like this good character, and like, he keeps doing, like, rolls for him, and I got hit with 2.5 minutes of ads. And then by the time that all the ads were over, he already got the character. So I completely missed the moment.
10% decrease in
It's
hours
on YouTube
watched
if you
and
wanna see
average
it.
viewers from 2021 to 2022. And both of those metrics are also down in 2023 by 5%. Simply put, there are too many ads on Twitch. But that's a good thing for the company, right? Well, not exactly. Twitch does not have an immense amount of data on who their viewers are, because there isn't a whole lot to do on the platform to track it. Think about YouTube,
Well,
TikTok.
that's also a big problem that that Twitch has, is that there's a reason why everybody said that Google is going to control the world. Okay? It's because their analytics program, Google AdWords, is the most robust analytical program and data program in the entire world, minus maybe the US and maybe China's like fucking CIA shit. Besides that, and it's not even remotely close. Like, Google is so far and above every single other competitor in terms of like data acquisition and user knowledge. It's fucking crazy. So Twitch is like, so this is a huge problem that Twitch has with advertisers, is that I have seen an ad for makeup before. I should never see an ad for makeup. Whenever I go on YouTube, I never see ads for makeup. So Twitch is basically, they're taking people's ads and they're showing them to an audience that is not a target audience. Because part of Twitch's job is to take somebody's ad and then find somebody who is likely to watch or consume the content that that ad promotes. And the fundamental reality is that Twitch can't do that as well as Google can. And that makes Google make more money per ad, just fundamentally, because they have a higher sale rate.
TikTok, and Instagram. In just a few minutes, you will be exposed to a large variety of different niches, and you are actively pressing the like button or stopping to engage with the content. The amount of specific information you give about yourself without realizing is just data that gets organized and used to sell targeted ads to you.
Like, I'll give you an example, and like maybe this is a bad example, I'm not entirely sure, but like, I was installing everything in my new PC, right? So I install everything in a new PC, and I download Epic Game Launcher, right? So I have like, I play Fortnite or whatever I want to play on Epic Game Launcher. And the first thing that I saw was an ad for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. And then I go on Google, and the first thing that I saw there were like 3 videos about Jedi Survivor. There's a very big element, I believe, that people have of confirmation bias. Of them thinking that they were thinking about something, and then there's an ad that shows it, and it's like, oh my god, Google's reading my mind. Is this really what's happening? I don't think so most of the time. But I think in terms of things that are happening on your computer, it certainly seems... I don't know. I mean, do we really have to go into a bunch of examples of like why Google has the best search program and the best tool in the world to find information? I think we've spent the last 20 years enjoying that. So I think we just need to understand this is a fucking fact.
Because of my Instagram habits,
Like,
the
that's
app
it.
knows that I like men's streetwear and accessories, skateboarding, modern furniture, rap music, and golf. So they can send me ads related to those things. All Twitch knows about me is that I watch I'm Dante a lot, and that he's my favorite streamer. So they could maybe guess what I might be interested in based on what they think I'm Dante's viewers like. And because of this, most advertisers don't feel comfortable using Twitch because they don't know if they are truly selling to their target audience.
That's also true too. So like if I wanted to go and look at my analytics, I can kind of give you guys some data here. So let me see if I can show some of these things. I guess I can show it here. It probably will be okay. These are like my internal analytics for the PC. Or for the stream. I just want to make sure that I don't have anything bad going here. Okay, all this should be fine. So here's my graph for the last 30 days. And you can see, obviously, this is my data, and these are the channels that I share viewers with, the categories that my viewers watch. And you can see this right here. Okay, there we go. So this is my data, and this is what's going on. And now, let's go over to YouTube. Let's see how things are over on YouTube. I have to make sure that I don't accidentally show something. Let's see here, analytics, and then audience. Okay, I think everything here is good. I'm not going to be showing my main YouTube channel because I don't want to leak anything, but I'll be showing my secondary YouTube channel. Let me just double check and make sure everything's okay. Okay, this should be fine. Here we go. So this is my YouTube analytics for my Zach Rar YouTube channel, which is effectively a defunct YouTube channel. I haven't really uploaded onto it in like a year. So right here, it's going to show your audience. These are your unique viewers right here. These are your subscribers. And this also gives insight into why subscribership could be up or down than average. These are the viewers are on YouTube. This graph, I think, just didn't load properly. I've seen it multiple times. These are popular channels that other people use that are my channel, what my audience watches. These are other videos that, you know, obviously were on my main YouTube channel, so you can align your content with that. Then subscriber bell notifications, percentages on who actually has the bell turned on, only 7.4%. Watch time from subscribers versus not subscribers, geographies, subtitles in different English, the languages people use, ages and gender. You can see more. Obviously, this is going to give you a more detailed breakdown in the exact type of people that are watching your channel versus like female versus male audience. As you can see, most people that watch me are actually over almost 50% are 25 to 34, which makes sense because I'm in that age demographic. So you can see obviously how YouTube just has a crazy amount of data. And I just want to show, I want you guys to actually see it. And there it is right in front of you. And by the way, I could show way more on YouTube, and there's a couple of other things I could show on Twitch. I'm showing the tip of the iceberg with YouTube, and I showed about half of Twitch.
Water. When you advertise on YouTube, a brand like Pampers can target as specific as 28-year-old married women that live in the eastern United States and are pregnant or just had their first child. And YouTube can run ads so that mostly viewers who fit in that category will see those ads. If Pampers went to Twitch with that target audience in mind, they would simply not know where to run the ads. The only thing that Twitch knows is that their audience is mostly men ages 13 to 35 who like video games. This eliminates a huge chunk of potential revenue because only a small amount of brands want to advertise to that audience. Energy drink brands, unhealthy snack brands, car brands, and other men's lifestyle brands.
It's not even really car brands. I think a lot of car brands don't want to advertise to that either. Because most people that are like, I would say if you're under 25, you probably can't buy a new car. Like most people that are, like, how old were you whenever you bought your first new car? Like, I'll let you know whenever it happens for me. 12, 27, yeah, like we're talking late 20s. A lot of you guys are saying somewhere around like mid to late 20s. And oh yeah, now people are saying like 30s, yeah. I never have, yeah, I haven't either. 32 and never, yeah, exactly, same for me.
Love advertising on Twitch, which leads to interesting sponsorships like QT Cinderella baking a cake on a live stream, but with a Manscaped partnership that says "We save balls" on the screen. To make things worse for advertisers, every deal has to be a long conversation with the ad sales team at Twitch. Back and forth emails, phone calls, contracts, a process that takes forever. But any brand or
Twitch has improved this a bit on the back end, but it's only been like 10% better.
Individual can simply go to YouTube, click start advertising, and run a campaign without ever talking to anyone. Twitch will never be a real competitor if they don't figure out a way to get more reliable data on their users and create a programmatic ad system so brands can sell to their audience without relying on communication with a Twitch employee. And because of their...
It's not even because of that. It's like if you have the same prices, like let's say you want to advertise to 1,000 people on YouTube or advertise to 1,000 people on Twitch. Well, whenever YouTube is going to do twice as good of a job making out of that 1,000 people, 700 of them are your target audience versus on Twitch, 200 of them are your target audience. Which advertisement do you think makes more money? Which advertisement makes more sense? Obviously the YouTube advertisement. That's the problem.
Inability to produce substantial revenue, they hired internal leadership who would shift the focus away from creators and towards driving profits. The senior vice president of global creators, Constance Knight, created a new initiative, cut costs, cut costs, cut costs. Every decision over the course of her tenure was fully based on how it was going to increase company profits, which isn't necessarily her position since she is the head of global creators. Therefore, the needs of creators were...
Well, I think this kind of goes without I mean, I think you guys probably might already know this, but Twitch isn't offering like large contracts anymore. You know how like I know Dog VA got a contract, but I think he's like one of the only people that's received one. Like back 2 years ago, like a lot of people were making announcements like, oh, I'm staying on Twitch, I'm streaming on Twitch for the next 2 years. And the reason why they made those contracts is because they got big signing bonuses, right? We're talking like 7, 8-figure signing bonuses. These are not happening anymore.
Constantly being ignored. In one specific example, Knight said that burnout was not a valid reason for creators to not meet contractual obligations. If you don't know, most of Twitch's top creators have contracts directly with the platform where they are being paid essentially a salary or hourly rate to stream exclusively on the platform. These contracts require them to stream.
And these have been going away. A lot of these have been going away. That's why you see Twitch made that announcement that they're removing the exclusivity if you're a partner.
I am honored. Farewell.
Anywhere from 70 to 100 hours per month, which is roughly 3 hours per day or 4 hours per day if you want the weekends off. But the VP was not letting creators use burnout, or basically them being unmotivated to stream, as a valid excuse to not meet their monthly stream requirements, which led to Twitch employees feeling like the company was losing its way.
Well, I think it makes sense, right? That like you can't just say that, well, because you're burned out, we're gonna give you the money anyway. Because if you do that, then everybody's always gonna get burned out. Like they have to, like, it sounds bad, but it's impossible for them to say, well, you know, like what job can you say, oh, well, I'm not having a good day, I still want to get paid though. Sure, you can have like a few days off. I think that that's reasonable. But in general, no, you can't run a business like that.
12 Twitch employees had gone to HR or logged complaints with their superiors overnight. 5 had left the company citing Knight as a reason.
Oh my God.
Now, some of you watching could never be convinced that sitting at a computer and playing video games could become a stressful or an annoying job in any way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day, it still is a job, and anyone can burn out from any job that they do every single day for years.
Yeah.
Another previous Twitch employee took to YouTube to state how they feel about the company.
Twitch doesn't care about creators. Twitch cares about...
Bro, he just lays it out there.
Looking like they care about creators. Everything Twitch has done for the last 4 years has been with the goal of feeling like they understand and care.
Although this could seem like an employee who is just upset about being fired, Twitch has shown time and time again that no matter how large of a creator you are, they will take you down, even at your highest moment. Kai Cenat, a creator who only just started streaming in February of 2021, dominated Twitch in all of 2022. He reached the very rare milestone of 100,000 subscribers, which made him the #1...
Skip? I thought it was at 13... Where's the part that I need to skip? 15 to 16? Okay, I'll skip it. I'll skip it 15 to 16.
It's too far away. That ability isn't
most subscribed creator at that time. This prompted him to do a subathon, which was a 24/7, 28-day long non-stop stream in February 2023 to try and break the record for earning the most subscribers on Twitch in a single month.
I think Khan had a really good subathon. I'm gonna be honest, like he really tried to do like crazy shit pretty much every day. It was impressive.
Record was previously held by Ludwig at 283,000. Not only did Kai break it, he demolished it, peaking at 306,621 all-time subscribers. It was reported that he earned Twitch $10 million, while Kai only received a $2 million payout. These numbers were false, and Kai did not appreciate the narrative.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Okay, I was about to say, yeah.
Which made $15 to $20 million on Kai Cenat. And Kai only brought about $2 million back to the. Bro, where y'all getting these numbers from?
They made them up.
Where are these numbers coming from?
They made them up.
Now it's a narrative that I'm just a black man who's getting used for millions and millions and millions of
Yeah, it makes him look stupid.
Kai breaking the sub record was huge news, covered by publications like the BBC and Bloomberg, and most of us would assume that Twitch would do anything to boost Kai up. After all, he made history on their platform. At the very least, they would try to use this amazing moment to show the world what wonderful opportunities there are for creators on Twitch. They could squeeze out more press with Kai and do campaigns to get more people or brands interested in live streaming. But no, instead, they sent him a $100 pair of sneakers and banned him.
Bro, like that photo, oh my god, I keep seeing this photo. Oh, bro, this one is so good. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what, bro?
From their platform.
It better be a contract in there. Oh! Congratulations, Kai, on your huge accomplishment. We are so proud of you. Laura.
This is like something that they give you whenever you get in 8th place in like track and field in 3rd grade. It's just, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Anna and all of your friends at Twitch.
Unfortunately, there was no contract.
Just laughing. He's like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god.
In that package, Twitch did not see enough value in Kai to offer him a streaming contract. Or
Like, that's what's dumb. Like, them sending him the shoes is like, I don't think the shoes are that bad. I mean, like, it's whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm not a big shoes kind of guy, right? So it doesn't matter to me. Would I have my shoes next to me? No, I don't. I'd show you guys. But I don't really, I just wear like fucking loafers and shit. So it doesn't matter either way. But like, the fact that they wouldn't give Kai a contract is what just blows my fucking mind. How do you not give Kai a contract? Why? That shit was racist? I don't think it was racist. It was just stupid.
they are making a very strategic business move. Twitch is very top heavy, meaning the top creators are making all of the money. Only 5% of Twitch streamers made over $1,000 in 2021,
in a whole year.
And 50% of all of their revenue comes from 1% of their creators.
The top 1% paid Twitch streamers command over 50% of all direct platform revenue. God damn, this is a Bernie Sanders moment.
Became a 1%er without getting an exclusive contract, which means Twitch is profiting immensely off him. It seems like they are not giving him a paid contract because they don't think he will leave. His largest audience...
I think they're not giving him a paid contract because they don't like his content. I think Kai does tons of edgy, raunchy content, and I fucking love it. I think it's great. But Twitch doesn't. Because I guarantee you the people that wrote him that little fucking thing with like the shoes, they're the same ones that would get offended by watching his stream for 10 minutes. That's what I think it is. I think it has nothing to do with them thinking that he won't leave.
And main financial vehicles on Twitch, and if it was up to them, they wouldn't give streamers contracts to begin with. They want to get to a point where they aren't as reliant on the top 1% of creators.
Yeah, of course.
So if someone
and it makes sense that Twitch wouldn't want to be reliant on those creators because it takes away their negotiating ability.
Leaves the platform, they will be just
They don't
fine.
like the WNL
YouTube has
community?
600
No, they don't.
creators with over 10 million subscribers. If
Yeah, I think that Twitch, like, I'm gonna be totally real. I think Twitch does not like the W community. Like, if they could replace the W community with 5 Ludwigs, they would do it instantly. Instantaneously. They would be gone.
of those people stopped creating, YouTube wouldn't be hurting financially. Eventually those creators will be replaced, but Twitch 1%ers can't be replaced as quickly or as easily. Maybe Kai is a transitional point for Twitch as a company to see if they can keep 1% talent without paying them additional money. Just a few short weeks after they sent him the sneakers, Kai Cenat announced he was banned from the platform on April 17th. How could they possibly ban the #1 creator on the site?
I love how they waited until the subathon was over to ban him. Like, why? Like, what is the point of this? Like, what's this hall monitor fucking bullshit? They don't care. Like, bro, if he's a fucking... It makes... It's the rule. It makes the rules look so fake. You know what I mean? It makes the rules, it like reminds people that like this shit only exists to make them money.
The reason why, but it prompted support from people like Kyrie Irving and Nicki Minaj. We later found out that Twitch told Kai it was from a GTA clip where he promoted.
I gotta skip ahead because of some bullshit. How high do I have to skip? How long do I have to skip ahead? Just a clip? 15:30? Okay, I'll do 15:30. We're gonna go to like right here maybe. Like that's not good. Let's see here. I think that should be it, bro. They're gonna ban me for that one. They hate art. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, bro. If I get suspended, bro, Twitch hates art. They say they like it. They lying. Let's see here. Here we go.
For smashing a keyboard over his head, and Dr. Disrespect was banned
Oh,
for.
Delore got banned for that. I remember that.
Well, they never told him why. Sadly, Kai's ban is just one
I
of
think Doc knows why he got banned. I don't believe that he doesn't know.
an extremely long list of incredibly stupid bans that Twitch has given out and will continue to in the future.
I don't understand, like, what is the purpose of Twitch's ban system?
It's too far away.
Because, like, for example, Bruce. How many times has Bruce been banned? It's got to be like 5 or 6 times now, right? Like, yeah, and Bruce is unbanned again. He's been banned 4 times. And it's been, like, really, like, one right after another. I feel like he's been farming bans. And Twitch just doesn't, they're not going to permaban him. Why would they permaban him? But why even ban him to begin with? What the hell is this? He just got unbanned. Yeah, no, I don't, here's my perspective, okay? Is that unless, yeah, oh, it's because Bruce said the N-word. Oh, God. I mean, like, no, it's not because Bruce said the N-word. It's because advertisers might get upset that Bruce said the N-word. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, he used the hard R, okay? He did. I saw it. If they don't ban, looks like they support that kind of behavior. Well, Twitch just bans people to protect advertisers. They don't give a fuck. Why would they? They exist to make money, not to tell people what they can and can't say. I don't see how, like, Amarath randomly gets banned. Like, I don't see how that happens. Like, you go and you pull up one of these. What's up with that? Why does anybody get banned for sexual content? It doesn't make any sense. And I want to say again, for the record, I have no problem with any of this. I think it's totally fine. But why do some people get banned for it and others don't? Doesn't make any sense. Just be consistent. Just stop banning people for stupid shit. How about that? And again, I have no problem with any of this. I think it's great. Okay? But I'm just saying.
So with Twitch continuously making the wrong decisions when it comes to profits, employees, and creators, is competition a real threat to their company? Recently, the live streaming platform Kick has made some noise after their $30 million plus deal where they exclusively acquired Aiden Ross. Kick works and looks exactly almost like Twitch. The main difference is that they have a much more lenient terms of service. Streamers can gamble, say and do just about anything they want without getting banned.
And
the biggest thing is that they are offering creators a
which is, I think, what a lot of people want. I actually don't think that there's a lot of people that want to be micromanaged by a bunch of nerds in San Francisco on what they can and can't say. I think actually most people don't give a fuck about what that is. Most people just want to say, like, if they don't like what someone's saying, they leave. That's it.
95% cut of their subscriber revenue. Jared FPS, a Kick streamer, highlighted his Kick earnings at $3,800 for 800 subscribers, which would be about $2,000 on Twitch.
And y'all think about this shit, right? How much different would your, like, so you take 3.8 times 12, what's that? Fucking, oh my god. Ooh. That's like what? I'd have to really think about that, because like 4,000, 4 times 12, that's like what, 56? Something like that. How much money is that? Sorry, my brain's just not working right now. About $45,000 a year, is that it? And like you compare $45,000 a year to $2,000. Bro, if you are making $24,000 a year, you are not having a good time. If you are making $45,000 a year, at least in some places in this country, you can be having a good time.
However, I don't think this is going to be enough to really compete with Twitch. Think about all of the problems I highlighted in this video. Kick is going to have to deal with all of those same problems, but more importantly with advertisers, they will be targeting the same niche as Twitch, but with less censorship and more risque content, advertisers will feel even less comfortable than they already do with Twitch. But the biggest problem is, Kick is built on Amazon IVS. Remember when Twitch said it was too expensive to run Twitch on IVS? Well, Kick uses the same infrastructure.
Alex Jones has advertisers. Kick's gonna be able to find advertisers. Like, bro, there's advertisement on InfoWars. Like, bro, what do you think Kick is gonna be a problem? There's advertisement on 4chan.
The difference is, Kick is likely paying at least 20 to 50% more than Twitch is to keep their business operating. So in a way, no matter how successful Kick gets, they will be paying millions, if not billions, to Amazon, who could use that money to fund Twitch. Now, YouTube gaming, or their live streaming sector, could very well be a threat. The worst part about YouTube is that the live streaming experience is just not as good. The chat is chaotic and hard to read. You can't look at chat logs, which makes it really hard to moderate. The raid feature is terrible. The discovery page for live streamers actually looks like they don't update it. And they lack many of the small features that make Twitch streaming more dynamic and more fun. Yet even with all of those downsides, YouTube still holds nearly 15% market share in the live streaming space.
That's
so why
a lot. 15% is huge.
Is YouTube a threat? It's very simple. YouTube has 2.5 billion monthly active users compared to Twitch's 140 million. YouTube has a strong and reliable ad revenue system, which generated $29 billion last year. Plus, they are offering 70-30 splits for streamers. And if you build a following up as a streamer on YouTube, you now have a whole YouTube channel that you can post regular videos on. You just build yourself.
I still think it'd be better to have both platforms. Like, if I could just go over to YouTube and get the same amount of viewership and money and everything, I would stay on Twitch and I would just do what I do now. It's just better not to put all your eggs in one basket, you know? Especially like after that video we just watched.
Two assets at one time. Most Twitch streamers have to post clips of their streams on YouTube in order to grow. And even still, the translation is not that great, and they end up being more popular on YouTube. If YouTube just got their live streaming page to operate exactly like Twitch or Kick, which wouldn't really be that hard for them, it wouldn't make any sense for small streamers to use Twitch. 1% streamers like Hassan and XQC wouldn't immediately jump ship, or maybe never because they already have a huge following. At the same time, everybody has a price. Nobody thought Ludwig would switch platforms, but he did. So why hasn't YouTube tried to take over? Especially since I claim it'll be so easy for them.
I think YouTube will. I think YouTube will start paying people pretty soon. That's what makes sense. It's just it's a smart thing for them to do. Like, they can't just sit around and because I feel like YouTube is losing market share right now. There's exceptions. Lyric Moon pop up more on Twitch than YouTube. Well, I get the bag. No, I mean, like, to me, this is my perspective, right? If I got a good deal from like Kick or like anything like that, I would take the deal and I would stream there partially. Like, I would never take an exclusivity deal. But sure, I would stream on another platform because the main reason why I stream on here is just for YouTube content. That's this shit's gonna go on YouTube. So whether it goes on YouTube from Twitch or whether it goes on YouTube from Kick or fucking Rumble or Odyssey or YouTube, who cares? It's all the same to me.
Maybe they just don't see live streaming as a worthwhile business investment. Think about everything I mentioned in this video. All the hurdles, all the expenses, all the bans, moderation, discoverability issues, creator contracts, advertiser uncertainty. Maybe YouTube thinks that live streaming will never be as profitable as video on demand, film, sports entertainment, and music streaming. Maybe live streaming will always be considered a niche subgenre of the entertainment industry. Until YouTube sees a bar packed full of people paying a $10 cover to watch Hassan debate Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat and 21 Savage react to Drake memes, they probably won't even bother. So what should Twitch...
It's a good way to say it, yeah. A lot of live stream content is kind of throwaway content, but it's fun in the moment.
Twitch do? Well, they definitely need to figure out a middle ground with ads. They need advertisers to pay the bills, and we as viewers understand that. Maybe a feature could be...
No, viewers do not understand that. Viewers hate ads. Viewers always are going to hate ads. That's just how it is.
implemented that allows viewers to skip an ad or two just in case they pop up at a crucial time in the stream. Maybe even a feature that allows viewers to watch ads for a reward, or uninterrupted ad time when there's some downtime in somebody's stream. Kind of like how mobile games will allow you to watch an ad for a reward. Or you could exchange personal survey information for less ads.
Yeah,
it's
YouTube
invasive,
does.
but hey, they're going to try to do that anyway.
They should.
And after they improve their ad system, just keep the 70-30 revenue split with all creators bigger.
They're not going to keep the 70-30 revenue split. There's no way that's going to happen. Because, like, also, like, the optics of it aren't really that bad for Twitch. Because, like, the only